This happened soon after I started living alone in an apartment. Right in front of my apartment building was a pretty big park. During the day, kids would play energetically, and housewives would chat there. That evening, I had the next day off work. So I decided to have a deed marathon night. I went to the video store about a 3-minute walk away to rent some deeds. This video store was open until 3 am, and I went after midnight since it was the weekend. And I figured the good titles would all be checked out. Sure enough, nothing appealing was available. I reluctantly chose some random titles and left the shop. Lighting a cigarette, I was almost to my apartment when I realized I was out of smokes. I decided to stop by the nearby convenience store. The store was visible right across the park from my apartment building, so deed in hand I cut through the park. Though the night park only had about 4 street lamps lit and seemed creepily deserted, I nonchalantly walked on through. That's when I thought I heard children's voices from the direction of the park swings. Not the single-seat type, but the box-style one for 4 or so. No way, not at this hour, I thought, peering into the darkness, but seeing no figures. I felt kind of uneasy, but figured since I'd heard kids' voices in the park this late, even an indifferent person would go check it out. I should have just ignored it. On the right swing of the facade of his pair, a mountain of flower bouquets and crayon drawings and messages from children. Crap, right before my eyes the swing started swaying, creaking. I wanted to run, but my feet were frozen. Along with the swing's ear-piercing metallic scraping, I could hear a child's voice. Too faint to make out the words, just murmuring. Desperately, I urged my feet to move and began backing away while still facing the swing. As if mocking me, the swing kept swinging. Somehow I made it back to my apartment and opened the door with trembling hands to see muddy tiny handprints all over the walls, hundreds of small shoe prints across the floor. After that I went back home for a while and moved out of the apartment 2 weeks later.